June 2026 is exploding onto screens with 10 cinematic juggernauts that'll redefine blockbusters. From action epics to mind-bending sci-fi visions, these must-sees pack non-stop thrills, star power, and twists that demand your attention. So stay tuned to know exactly what to queue up, what to skip, and which ones might just become your new obsession. Number 10. 7 Snipers.
Light it up.
In the vast, unforgiving Australian outback, retired elite sniper Chris Hendricks thought she'd escaped her blood-soaked past, safeguarding her rebellious teenage daughter on a remote ranch. But when a ruthless warlord known as the Dragon unleashes his vengeance, Chris summons her lethal old squad, sharpshooters with unyielding precision, for a high-stakes siege of cat-and-mouse terror. Directed by Sandra Sibaras, this taut 87-minute action thriller starring Rhoda Mitchell and Tim Roth drops June 5th, 2026, delivering raw intensity and family stakes that demand your attention. Number 9. Badland Rising.
How'd you talk about my family?
Badland Rising drops you straight into a relentless, high-stakes road thriller where a former soldier just wants to get back to his family farm. But the city's chaos refuses to let him go. After a botched robbery spills onto the streets, he's suddenly caught in a deadly game of cat and mouse with ruthless criminals, each more desperate and unhinged than the last. The open road becomes a battlefield, every mile charged with tension as loyalties blur, threats multiply, and one man's ordinary drive home turns into an extraordinary fight for survival. Number 8. Masters of the Universe.
You may have the power, but you're too scared to use it.
Get ready for Masters of the Universe, hitting theaters June 5th, 2026. A thunderous live-action epic from director Travis Knight that resurrects the iconic clash of good and evil on the ravaged planet Eternia. Follows a young prince, long separated from his destiny, seizes the legendary Sword of Power to confront the tyrannical Skeletor, rallying fierce allies like Tila and Duncan, played by Camila Mendes and Idris Elba, in a high-stakes battle for his shattered kingdom. This isn't just nostalgia, it's a visually explosive saga of heroism reborn, poised to dominate the summer blockbuster scene with raw power and heart-pounding spectacle. Number 7. Disclosure Day. Disclosure Day drops us into a world on the brink of a revelation that could shatter everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe. A small-town news anchor suddenly becomes the unlikely messenger of an alien signal, and a brilliant but haunted translator finds himself standing between the truth and a government that will do anything to keep it buried. As the countdown to Disclosure Day ticks forward, paranoia, faith, and raw human instinct collide in Steven Spielberg's signature blend of awe-filled spectacle and quiet, intimate dread. This isn't just about first contact, it's about what happens when 7 billion people finally learn they're not alone and realize some secrets were never meant to stay hidden. Number 6. The Death of Robin Hood.
I am the outlaw, Robin Hood.
In the shadowed annals of legend, The Death of Robin Hood arrives June 19th, 2026, reimagining the outlaw's twilight years with raw, unflinching grit. Directed by the visionary Otto Bathurst, this epic plunges deep into betrayal's sting, a warrior's unyielding rage, and the merciless grind of survival against impossible foes. Witness a tour de force performance from John Krasinski as Robin, haunted by glory's ghosts in a world stripped of mercy. If you crave mythic tales laced with brutal drama and timeless heroism, this one's set to be your next must-watch. Number 5. Signal 1. Get ready for Signal 1, the pulse-pounding sci-fi thriller hitting screens June 15th, 2026, where a brilliant computer scientist joins forces with a visionary tech billionaire at a secluded facility to unlock the mysteries of alien signals buzzing all around us. Starring Isabel Fuhrman, Josh Hutcherson, Dennis Quaid, and David Thewlis, this Jonathan Sobel-directed gem probes humanity's fragile place in the cosmos as innocent curiosity spirals into a high-stakes battle for survival. because when we finally talk back to the stars, the consequences could shatter everything we know. Trust me, it's essential viewing for any sci-fi devotee craving that edge of your seat tension. Number 4. Hungry.
Only cute hippo is a dead hippo.
Get ready for Hungry, the pulse-pounding survival thriller hitting VOD on June 23, 2026, where thrill-seeking tourists embark on a riverboat tour through Louisiana's treacherous bayou, only to veer off course into a nightmare of murky waters and unrelenting terror from nature's most ferocious predator, a ravenous hippopotamus that turns their adventure into a desperate fight for life. Directed by James Nunn, this tense showdown stars Madison Davenport and Joaquin de Almeida, delivering edge-of-your-seat dread in a landscape as mysterious as it is deadly. Trust me, if you crave raw primal stakes, this one's your next must-watch obsession. Number 3. Landship. Get ready for Landship, a gripping World War I survival epic arriving June 26, 2026. Based on the incredible true story of the 1917 Battle of Passchendaele, 9 British soldiers crewing tank Frei Bentos embark on a desperate mission to destroy fortified German bunkers, only to become trapped in a massive shell crater mere yards from enemy lines. Cut off amid mud, poison fog, and relentless gunfire, they must battle starvation, shell shock, and despair, while rallying together to survive against impossible odds in this claustrophobic, grit-filled tribute to human resilience under the horrors of trench warfare. Number 2. Leviticus.
It's gonna kill him!
In the isolated outback of rural Australia, Leviticus unleashes a chilling tale of forbidden desire clashing against unyielding faith, where 2 young men in a rigid Christian community awaken a malevolent force through a twisted purification ritual. Starring Joe Bird and Stacey Clausen, with Mia Wasikowska as the devout mother, this debut horror from Adrian Chiarella transforms love's deepest yearning into a relentless, shape-shifting nightmare that stalks its prey in solitude. Dropping June 19th, 2026, it's a bold, heart-pounding must-watch for fans craving supernatural dread laced with raw emotion. Trust me, this one's set to haunt you long after the credits roll. Number 1. Supergirl.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
Get ready for Supergirl, hitting theaters June 26, 2026, a cosmic powerhouse from DC Studios that thrusts Kara Zor-El, played fiercely by Millie Alcock, into a darker, battle-hardened odyssey across the stars, worlds away from her cousin Superman's hopeful shine. Directed by Craig Gillespie and inspired by Tom King's Woman of Tomorrow, this superhero epic pairs her with a vengeance-driven young ally amid ruthless foes, probing the raw edges of justice, resilience, and what it truly means to forge heroism from loss. With Jason Momoa in the mix and Raymond Djawadi's score, it's the gritty, emotional sci-fi thrill your watch list demands. And that's all for this video. Be sure to hit like and mention which of these upcoming movies in June you're looking forward to see down in the comments. Also subscribe to stay updated and never miss out on steady recommendations to come. See you on the next one.